And here we go. Okay. Thanks, Justin. We are so excited. I mean, it's really hard to believe it's been exactly 3 weeks since I launched my business. It's been about, what, 5 weeks, Trace? No, more than that. Maybe 6? Oh, you're muted. Here, let me mute you.
6 weeks for me.
6 weeks for you.
Yeah.
So 3 and 6.
Yeah.
And so this is your this is your real first full month.
Right.
And this is my first 3 weeks. And we know that how we finish the month is so important. So Justin, we just so appreciate your time. I know we have a great call for people taking a look at 5:30. So I'm just going to hand it over to you and rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking, guys, I just want to share a couple thoughts with you as we kind of just have a quick discussion, and then we'll jump off together and we'll recharge, and then we'll jump on tonight here in 30 minutes. So I just want to start by telling each of you how much I just respect each of you and how much I admire you and the great work that you're doing. You know, if our world needs anything right now, it needs courage, people that have courage. And I know you guys demonstrated a lot of courage in these last, 3 weeks or less, right? Because Lisa's just launching hers, and then we've all joined, 3 weeks or less. So I just want you to know I honor you. I honor your courage. It's not easy to try new things or to be brave or to, maybe we've been doing something for a period of time and then we launch something new. That takes a lot of courage. And so I want you to know I honor your courage. And I also want you to know that we're going to win here, my friends. Like, we're not here just to be in a book club together and just cheer each other on. We're going to win. Now, we're still going to love each other. We're still going to cheer each other on. We're still going to personally develop. But in addition to that, we're going to win. We're going to make dollars. We're going to serve our families. We're going to serve other people's families. So we're not just here to be goal setters. We're here to be goal achievers. In other words, there's a difference. You guys know how it is. In Texas, they say it's all hat, no cattle. You know what I'm saying? It's we talk a big game, but we don't have a big game. I'm telling you, we're here, we're going to win, and we're going to make things happen. And so we're not here just to be in a personal development club and cheer each other on and you can do it. And oh my gosh, no, we're going to put points on the board. So I just want you to know that it's a mindset shift kind of you know what? I've been playing small for too long and I'm not going to play small anymore. So, this team is a team of winners, and we do what winners do. And so, by the way, guess what winners do? They win. Winners consistently win. People are very consistent. Liars tend to lie, cheaters tend to cheat, stealers tend to steal, and winners tend to win. So that's what we're going to do. We're a team of winners, and we're going to win. I have a couple kind of quick thoughts I want to share. Let me ask you this question. How many of you it would be helpful if you felt like you knew what to do every single day? In other words, if you knew the activities to do. Can I see if I can just give you a very simple, as simple as I can I give you a very simple strategy of how to think about it? So Aristotle said, excellence is not an act, it's a habit. He says, therefore we are what we repeatedly do. So in other words, what I want you to think about is how do we, it's like doing the right things consistently over time versus doing the right thing once. It's not one post that does it, or it's not, one Facebook Live or one Instagram or Facebook story. It's not that. It's the consistency over time. Do you guys feel like we're following that idea? So I want to share with you a simple strategy. So I work with a guy named John C. Maxwell. Some of you guys are familiar with him. He's by the way, put John in the comments if you're familiar with John Maxwell. He's the top leadership expert in the world. Written over 100 books. And someone said to him once, I'm going to see if I can share this concept with you, because it's very, very powerful. In fact, this will be a life-changing concept. If you'll allow this to sink in, it's going to be a life-changing concept. John said once, he had a guy that said, John, how have you written over 100 books? I mean, have you ever written a long text message and you put your phone down after, you're I got to take a step back. That was such a long text message. I am that's all the content I have in me, kind of thing. So this guy wrote 100 books and has sold 30 million copies. The guy said, how did you do that? John said, it's super simple. He said, I only do 5 things every single day. Super simple, 5 things every day. He said, every day I read, I listen. No, he said, oh my gosh, I was doing mine. So he says that oh my gosh, my mind's not blank on me. I was giving you read, listen, surround, apply, which was another one. He says that every single day, I read, think, file, ask questions, write. Oh my gosh, my mind just like went on a wrong track there. He said, every day I read, I think, I file, I ask questions, and I write. Every day I read, think, file, ask questions, write. Now check this out. I've been at John's home and sat in his den, in his chair, where every morning he wakes up, puts his robe on early in the morning, and he reads, thinks, files, asks questions, right? And he's written 100 books because every single day he reads, he thinks. Now reading is obvious, reads. He thinks, that's pretty obvious. He files, what does that mean? It means he finds quotes, finds stories, finds stuff, and he files them away so he can pull, go back and pull them out later. He reads, thinks, files, he asks questions, and then he writes every day. He said, I've done it every day for, I think it's now 45 years of his life. Every day, read, think, file, ask questions, write. He said, super simple, write 100 books. Now here's what the guy asked him. He said, John, when you say every day, what do you mean by every day? And guess what John said? He said, my friend, every day means every day. I read, think, file, ask questions. The guy says, yeah, but what do you do on Christmas? He said, I read, think, file, ask questions, write. He said, what do you do when you have a heartburn? When you have you have a tummy ache. He said, I read, think, file, ask questions, write. He said, what do you do when you, when you're traveling? He said, I read, think, file, ask questions, write every day. So write this in your notes. Consistency compounds. Now, one of the great lessons of the rule of 5 is that you don't have to do the right things all day. You just have to do the right things every day. In fact, Brendon Burchard did the biggest study of high performers in history. And he said that in the study, they said high performers do the right things 67% of the time. So in other words, you don't have to do the right things all day long, but just every day, just do it consistently. Okay. So let me give one quick illustration, and then I'm going to share with you our 5, like the 5 that I would encourage you to be doing every day. Because here's the illustration. If you have a tree in the back of your yard and you want the tree to fall down, meaning the tree's up, you want it to fall, and you have a sharp axe, if you go to the tree every day and you pick up the axe and you give it 5 good swings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, set the axe down, go about the rest of your day. Next day, pick up the axe. You still want the tree to fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good swings. Set the axe down. Next day, pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, set it down. I have a question. What is going to happen to the tree if every day you give it 5 good swings of the axe? What's eventually going to happen to the tree? The tree is going to what? It's going to fall. Can we all agree? Does anyone want to argue that no? Now here's the thing. If the tree's small, we might be able to do it in a couple days, couple weeks, because it's a small tree. If the tree is humongous, it may take us a few months, maybe a few years, depending on the size of the tree. But we all agree, look, if every single day, 5 good swings of the axe, eventually the tree is going to fall. We all agree. So the question I have is this. What are the 5 things that if you do them every day, that your business is going to grow? In other words, if you do them every day, you're going to hit your dreams. You're going to hit your goals in Modere. And by the way, your dreams and goals are personal to you. So what Donna's goals are may be different than Vanessa's, which may be different than Lindsay's, which may be different than Lisa's. It's all okay. But what does Lindsay need to do every day to hit her goals? Because her tree, Lindsay's tree may be this big, where Cheryl's tree is smaller. It's great. It's awesome. Maybe it's a little easier for Cheryl to hit hers, or it's harder for Lindsay. It's going to take more time. But what are the 5 things? Is everyone following that kind of that silly example? So I want to share with you 5 things, and I'm going to do my best to break them into just to simplicity. So number 1 is this. Every day you need to grow. Every day we need to grow. Grow means at least 10 minutes a day of personal development. My friends, you need to pour some water back into the well. You can't give what you don't have. And remember, the uninspired can't inspire. So in order for you to inspire, you've got to be inspired. Like you got to grow a little bit, be listening to some good podcasts, or be reading a good book, be reading some John Maxwell stuff, whatever you got to do. But the point is every day you got to grow. Imagine if you grow every day, and imagine if you're teaching your team 10 minutes a day. The uninspired can't inspire. You got to be inspired to inspire. So you imagine if you grow every day. So that's number 1. Number 2 is you need to connect every day. We need to connect with people every day. I'm going to encourage you to add 5 people a day as on Facebook. Now you might say, okay, 5 a day. How would I do that? You could do it through suggested friends. You could do it from friends of friends. You could do it from Facebook groups that you're into. So for example, maybe you really love, boating, or you really love horseback riding, or whatever you love. Because again, what Catherine loves may be different than what Donna loves. That's okay. But maybe Donna really loves travel. You know, she just loves it. She's passionate about it. Well, you can go meet some friends in travel groups, you know, and you 5 people a day. So we need to connect with people though. And it doesn't only have to be on Facebook. It can be off Facebook too. But the point is we need to connect, because we're at the end of the day, we're in the people business. And so we need to connect with human beings and connect with people. So is everyone cool with that? You grow every day and then you connect. We just need to start connecting with more people, starting some relationships. Number 3 is you want to market every day. Now, what does that mean? You want to grow, you want to connect, you want to market. What does market mean? You want to market either your brand, I'll explain to you what that means, your products, or your business every day. One of those 3 things, your brand, product, or business. Okay, what does that mean more specifically? Your brand means that you're adding value every day online. So like Lindsay, we need you to add value online. That's your brand. Because your brand is how you make people feel. So the way you show up, and you're doing a video, you're doing a story, you're maybe doing a post, you're making them smile, you're empowering them, in other words, entertaining, educating, or empowering. Every day you need to market your brand. By the way, Lisa and Tracy both are really good at this. So you can actually learn a lot from watching how they're doing it. Number 2 is market your products every day. So that's like a curiosity post. I just looked recently at Stephanie Gitz's page. She's got some awesome curiosity posts on there that you could kind of mimic, right? Same, by the way, same with Tracy, same with Lisa, same with our whole team. And then the third one is your business. So you're marketing your brand, product, or business. You're creating curiosity about your brand, your product, or your business. One of those 3 things every day, you want to be adding value. So let's just go back. You want to grow every day. You want to connect with people every day. You want to market, because remember, you're in business. So people need to know that you're in business, that you're a person that like adds value. So grow, connect, market. You want to invite people to look at what you do every day. In fact, the way I think about it is 2 a day, 2 a day. Like, and invite could be like, hey, I'm so excited about what I'm doing. I don't know if you've had a chance to check it out. I'd love to share with you what I'm up to. So, I mean, something like that. Maybe for you, may not be. But the point is every day we want to be inviting people to look at our products or look at our business every day. So we're inviting people to check out one of the videos. We're inviting people to add them into the real results room. So you want to get into that pattern of, we're letting people know that we are in business and we have some really fantastic products and a fantastic team. Okay. Number 5 is follow up with people. Grow, connect, market, invite, follow up. Follow up simply is, hey, did you get a chance to check out the video? What'd you like best? You know what I'm saying? Like the fortune really is in the follow up. I just enrolled a friend of mine. He's running for US Congress. He'll know on the 18th of August if he won or not. And we've been friends for 3 years. Oh my gosh, it took me 3 years to finally recruit him. But that's consistent follow up, right? You know, good kind of consistent relationships. So here's the thing. By the way, was that helpful? Grow, connect, market, invite, follow up. What if you were to do that every day? Now, here's the thing. Every day, just 5 swings every single day. Did I grow today? Did I connect with anyone today? Did I market my brand, my products, or my business today? Did I invite anyone to check out what I'm up to, or did I follow up with anyone? It's just a simple super simple checklist. Now, do you guys mind if I do a screen share? And can I share with you a couple quick stories? Now, I want you to know, we're recording this, so this is not meant to be income claims, or I'm not trying to say because it was possible for them, it's possible for anyone else. I'm just trying to quickly give some illustrations. Is that okay? So just give me a get out of jail free card here for a second. Let me just share with you 3 quick stories. So Cherie, by the way, can you guys see my screen? So Cherie has never done direct sales in her life, ever. She actually is a baker. Like if you look over here at her pictures, she makes cakes and cookies and all that kind of stuff. Well, during COVID, it really put a strain, as you guys can imagine, on her cake business, because they're not doing as many events and that kind of stuff. So she saw a curiosity post from my sister-in-law, Mary Dell. Mary did a kind of a business curiosity post. Cherie reached out to her. This is Cherie and her family right here. Cherie reached out to Mary and she goes, you know, I would like to hear more about what you're up to. I get on the phone with Cherie and it was so funny. Cherie said to me, she goes, Justin, I've never been open to direct sales. I've never been open to this idea. I've kind of been a little skeptical about it. I don't want to bug my family and friends and the whole thing. Cherie is now making just under $1,500 a month in Modere. She's got a teensy little team. Her team's still pretty small, but she's got a great little customer base. She's been with us only for a couple months, by the way. April. She probably joined either in April or May. So she's doing just a great job. This is obviously a Modere curiosity post, but then she's just posting about normal stuff as well. This is a great engagement post that she did. But anyway, so $1,500 a month, that's $18,000 a year, dude. That's in addition to her thing. And here's the thing. That's without her staying up till 4 a.m. making cakes. That's without her staying up till 4 a.m. making the cookies. That's without putting her kids in daycare. That's net new profit for her family. So really exciting. Check this out. Gracie's husband is blind. The sweetest couple. Oh my gosh, this couple is so sweet. So Gracie lives in a little town in, what is it? It's in Texas. I'm trying to remember what the town is. It's about 3.5 hours from an airport. And when she first started Modere, they said to her, Gracie, she started sharing the code and she started building her business. And they said, Gracie, have you seen what your income is yet? And she goes, I don't know how to log in my back office. She's like, I don't even know how to check, So they go, well, Gracie, go to your back office. They showed her, click this, click that, log in, click on this. And her first check, she made more money in that check than she and her husband make per month. She burst into tears. She'd been, by the way, this gal had been in direct sales for 8 years. She made more in month 1 in Modere than she made after 8 years. She was making literally like hundreds or like less than hundreds a month. I mean, she was basically spending more on product than she was even making. Just so proud of her, right? Now, can I share with you guys one last quick story? So Megan, when Megan joined Modere, she was a single mom. She had just gone through kind of a rough divorce, unfortunately, but her prior relationship, I don't know if he was physically abusive, but he certainly was verbally abusive. Her confidence, guys, was like Zippo. I mean, it was so small. Her confidence in herself, her belief in herself. She worked at a local university in the health department. She had these little kids, these 2 little kids. She recently got engaged, by the way, but she was just working hard as a single mom, working hard to put it all together. She's been with us now for probably, I'd have to check exactly, but I'd say maybe 12 months, maybe 18 months, that kind of range. So this didn't happen overnight. Her check last month, and again, I'm not trying to make income claims. I'm just trying to illustrate. Her check last month was $3,900. She called us bawling. She goes, that's more money than my husband and her ex-husband, they would make combined together when they were married. And she's raising this little family. She's got confidence. I mean, you see her pictures now, she's beautiful. She's beautiful inside and out, by the way, but she's got confidence. She's posting. She wasn't even on Facebook. She didn't even have a Facebook account, didn't even have an account. Her husband wouldn't let her have one. So I'm trying to just share that the system works, the team works, we're going to work, you're going to work, we're going to win, and we're going to close this month with some serious steam and some serious, punch. So here's what I want to encourage as our action steps. If I were to land in your city today and I said, hey, Lindsay, I would love to take you and your, significant other to dinner tonight. And she's like, okay, what are you doing here? And I said, don't worry about it. I'll take you to dinner. And she goes, okay. And I said, but here's the problem. I said, you know a good restaurant? She says, yes. And I said, cool. I don't know how to get there. What is the next question she's going to ask? It's 3 words. She's going to say, where are you? Kind of like, where are you by? Are you by the airport or what's going on here, right? Why? Here's why. Write this in your notes. You cannot guide someone in until you know where they're at. And so one of the first things I want to encourage you to do is look at your business tonight. Be like, okay, where am I at right now? Am I at 400 points on my customer pod? Well, dude, I only need 1 more customer to get to bronze. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so close. Or you say, wait, if I only need one more to get to bronze, I only need 6 more to get to silver. Like, I can do this. And you say, okay, where am I at on my team building side? Maybe you're at 900 points. You say, I'm only 600 points away from senior consultant. Like, you can go to your back office and it has this little widget that will show you kind of where you're at. And you can go to like your Modere Life app, click business, and you can see, where am I at? Where am I at right now? Because that's how you guide yourself into the next rank. Here's what I want to encourage you to do. Let's rank up, my friends. These next 3 days, let's rank up. Like, again, if you're a silver, let's see if we can go gold. Let's lay out a plan to go gold. If you are a senior consultant, let's lay out a plan to go team leader. Like, if you are just getting started, let's lay out a plan to get you to bronze. Let's get those first 5 customers. If you're so close to that Modere experience, like you're almost at the 10 and 3, you're almost there. Let's get you, you're at 8 and 1. Let's get you 2 and 2. You know what I'm saying? 2 new customers, 2 new team members. Like, let's lay out your plan so that you rank advance, because this team has got great steam, great momentum. People are moving. You're moving through the ranks. You're acquiring customers. You're just doing a great job. And I want you guys to know we're winners here, my friends. Success is an identity process. Success is an identity process. In other words, if you think you're a loser, you're not going to show up like a winner. If you think you're a winner, you're going to show up like a winner because you're like, I'm a winner. Like when I walk, I see a winner walking. Like that's when I move, I see a winner moving. I look at you guys as winners. Our team, our system, what we do, we're winners. And so we're not just here just to participate. We're here to win. Like there's no just participation trophies. We're going to win. We're going to actually put points on the board, and we're going to serve customers. We're going to serve our team. We're going to help people to win. That's one of the reasons I want to share with you those stories that I just shared with you, is because those people aren't just like, just part of the team. No, they're winning. They're succeeding. They're like having positive effects happen for their family and for their income and their budget. So I just want you to know, I believe in you guys. I believe in your leadership. I believe in your team's leadership. And I believe in the system. I believe in the products. I believe in where we're going. I believe in the lives we're going to change. And I just want you to know, I'm going to encourage you these next few days to double down. Why? Why? Everything is duplication, and duplication is everything. In other words, the way that we close months will be the way that our team closes months. The way that we show our team to win is the way that they're going to win. If we say, oh, I'm too far away, I'm going to chill out, guess what your team's going to do? I'm too far away, I'm going to chill out too, because that's what I saw you do. No, we tell them, no, guys, we're not goal setters, we're goal achievers. My goal is to go bronze. I'm going to get bronze. I'm going to go make this thing happen. Bless you, Vanessa, by the way. So my point is that I just want you to know we can do this. Let's lay out the plan. Let's get with Tracy, get with Lisa. Let's lay out the plan, and let's go make this thing happen. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, that was like 5 minutes longer than I was going to go. So I love you guys. I'll see you here in 5 more minutes.
Thank you,
we'll jam again.
Justin.
Amazing.
So
All
good.
right, team. See